Generational Hero back again on the intellectual, intriguing, international platform that is YouTube. Sorry if my voice is a little raspy because I had a little sickness, had a little fever, but we good. We doing better now. Today we're gonna be talking about a game that was very special in my heart, and that was very special to me growing up, actually. And that game is Friday the 13th. And why I'm making a video today is because recently, as of December 31st, 2024, the game's servers shut down for good. And I don't think they'll be opening the servers anytime soon. So the lifespan of this game was from 2017 through 2024. Now, I kind of see this video as a historical monument that I feel like a lot of people can view in like 2 to 3 years, and then it could be accurate because I can speak on when the game first came out. Like it was an awesome experience back then. Watching H2O Delirious, Bryce McQuaid, all those YouTubers just playing the game, and I was very excited playing the game too. I even had I had a random friend group where they would just play the game constantly, and it was a cool experience to being able to play the game in the online multiplayer. And this game was really meant for people that really love the Friday the 13th franchise because it was very faithful to the movies, such as like even getting the little details down to Higgins Haven and the Jarvis house. Jarvis house was by far my favorite map out of the entire game because I just like the layout of it, and the rain also made it very cool. Even though rain was on every single map, but Pinehurst was way too big, especially if you play a match against Vanessa's. You would want to crash out. Like actually, on December 30th, I played a match against 5 Vanessas, and I was part 5 Jason, and I wanted to crash out so badly. Hey, at least I gained a subscriber from that though. So shout out to them. Shout out to the Mad Lib. But anyways, more so on my experiences with the game. So I remember even buying the DLC for the spring break and Halloween customization skins. Like that was pretty awesome to me. And seeing and the changes they made to where you can have different weapons on different Jasons, which was pretty awesome to me. I think my favorite Jason out of the entire game was probably part 4 and part 5, because of the fact that they can run and you can easily catch up to Vanessa's. Like if you faced against Vanessa's, it's like a terrible experience because the game was only really updated and active for a year before the lawsuit happened. And speaking on like the year that the game was popping, like it was actual competition for like against Dead by Daylight, and that's something that we needed and at the time, because to have actual competition, because at the time Dead by Daylight actually released Michael Myers as their first of many later on down the road, but their first licensable killer, which was Michael Myers from the Halloween series. And how how effective that was to that game's overall success, which I still play Dead by Daylight today, even though I took a 2 year hiatus from it. But that's besides the point. Like yesterday, I used Myers gameplay, like my favorite Myers build. But regardless of Dead by Daylight, that's another topic for another day. I feel like that lawsuit really killed the game's momentum, in my opinion. And I really wish we lived in a world where the lawsuit happened and that we could have seen Jason X in the game. Even though there was a mod on PC that allowed you to play the entire spaceship map and play as Jason X, which I saw through Delirious once again. Shout out Delirious, by the way. I think a lot of people forget that it was teased in the virtual cabin, and I think a lot of people forget that feature too, that the virtual cabin was a thing in the game. And I feel like a lot of people forgot about that because of the lawsuit, and people mainly played the multiplayer, which was the main selling point. It was the main selling point for me. And also, speaking of multiplayer, I want to talk about the rarity of killing Jason. Now, I think I only killed Jason once in my entire playing career. I know I've got murked like a couple times. I got murked on that one match I had with the 5NSs. I screen recorded that. I'm gonna put that in the video, by the way. But like the game was just so cool to play, and the emotes also, like the California girls, like that too was like very cool. It was like the entire game was awesome in my opinion, and I feel like it will be very hard to replicate that in the future. Or maybe they will do it, but with modern gaming today, modern gaming developers, I don't think that's possible, because most of the time they just only care about the money and they don't care about the actual product. Case in point, Battlefront 2 Remastered. But that's another story for another day also. But overall, this was my thank you letter to Friday the 13th, and this is like an educational video, if I'm being honest, for the people that never really played this game or never had a chance to play it. Like, it was very awesome to experience, and even though it was only popping for 1 year, like it was still a good year to be playing that game through 2017 through I think 2018 is where the lawsuit happened, but like I'm glad that I had that 1 year to experience it, even many more after it too. The one thing I wish I would have changed though is the servers. Like if anyone played on console, the servers were absolutely terrible. But the interesting thing about it was that the servers weren't that bad the last couple of days. I think they actually fixed it, or maybe I'm just tripping, but I feel like the servers were like better compared to the other times I played the game. But overall, I just wish that this game had a chance to shine more and that more people knew about it. But returning to the server shutting down, it was a very interesting experience witnessing that, because I was still in the lobbies when the server shut down, and then bam, it just happened. And funny thing, the last Jason I played against was Part 9. And if anyone doesn't know what Part 9 is Jason Goes to Hell. So that's kind of ironic that literally this game and this franchise is in hell, in purgatory. So that's pretty funny to me. But regardless of that, this was just a thank you video and a tribute, my personal tribute to this game. A very great game in my opinion, and if it was given more time to develop, it would have been truly a generational game. But I can't even call it that yet. But even that 1 year was generational, but it could have been generational for years. But that is all I had for today. I hope everyone else had great memories playing this game. I hope everyone else had a great time playing this game. And let me know down in the comments below, what was your favorite Jason? What was your favorite counselor? Me personally, my favorite counselor, I forgot to say this, but my favorite counselor was Brandon Bugsy Williams. I think his last name was Williams, but yeah, he was my favorite. Honestly didn't care about the stats. He was just pretty cool in the toga outfit too. Like, that was pretty sick to me. For the Halloween skins, I think the Halloween skins were my favorite. But that is it for today, and let me know down in the comments below once again what your favorite memories were playing this game, or if you didn't have memories at all, and just anything else you'd like to share. And that is all for today. Generational Hero